Good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, the last day of the work week, and also today is the last day for my daughter Zamaya, her last day of school. And it's crazy because today's the last day of school and her bus didn't even show up, so I had to call the bus company and tell them that they didn't come, and they had to send another bus to come and get her. So I hope everyone is having a great morning this morning. This morning I am a little emotional, not in a bad way or anything like that, but as you all know, that sun is bright. Let me see if I can put my sun visor down. Hold on, y'all, to kind of block that sun a little bit. As you all know, my daughter Zamaya, she's 6 years old and she has autism, and it's my everyday life. It's something that I have to deal with. I've been noticing things since she was a baby, and she is now 6. The reason why I am emotional is because, like I told y'all, pretty much it's her last day of school, and they be sending home all, books and paperwork and everything that she's been working on and so forth and so on. Well, any child that has any kind of disability, when they're in school, they have something called an IEP. Pretty much it's like a plan, and like they have like goals and stuff and things that they want to reach, and they talk about different things on this IEP plan. I'm not exactly for sure what the letters IEP stands for, but I'm pretty sure this sun is like super bright. I'm not for sure exactly what IEP stands for, but I'm pretty sure that you can Google it, or I can Google it to figure out exactly what does it mean. So I'm sitting down this morning. Yes, baby. You don't want it? Give it to me. Nay, no candy early in the morning, baby. No candy. Luckily, I was able to give you donuts. I normally don't like giving you sweets early in the morning. Say good morning, Nene.
Good morning.
So, pretty much I was opening the envelope because they put her IEP. Pretty much like every so many months, they send IEP, and they pretty much letting me know what they're working on and what are like pretty much what she's what's her percentage rate on what she's working on, and what is it that she still needs to work on, so forth and so on. So I'm sitting down waiting on, I had just woke her up, got her dressed, we waiting on her school bus to come. So I'm sitting down and I'm reading everything that she's progressing in and what she needs to, still needs help with, so forth and so on. So I'm sitting down and I'm reading everything. I'm sitting down and I'm reading everything, and I started crying because I was happy because of, she's my daughter. So anyone that has a child, whether your child, anyone that has a child, you do not want your child to have a disability. And if you want me to be very, very honest, disability runs in my family. Now, no one in my family precisely has autism, but there are different things that some of my family members have. And my mom is one of the family members that she has a learning disability, and I have to help her and so forth and so on. But, but my mom doesn't have autism, and so pretty much like it could possibly be genetic. And then you all know that there's a lot of things that's saying that these different disabilities and stuff can come from hold on, y'all. I just pulled up at this daycare, and sometimes it don't be nowhere to park at this daycare. So give me a second, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Parking is horrible in the morning at my daughter daycare. They only got like one little area where you can park at, and you know, in the mornings everybody is dropping off their kids and stuff, and normally my daughter would come a little later on in the day, but on Fridays I go to work earlier because class is let out a little earlier on Fridays. But back to what I was saying, pretty much, you know, I was sitting down and I was reading over everything that she has progressed in, and the things that she still, you know, need to work on, and so forth and so on. So with my daughter having autism, one of the things that she struggles with is communication. She cannot talk. She can talk, but she cannot communicate very well. My daughter, she'll be 7 in August, and most kids that are 6, 7, they can have a whole full-fledged conversation like I'm having with you all. My daughter can't. So, like, she really don't have a fear of danger. She can't really tell you what's going on. Yes, she can tell you her name. She does not how old she is, but she don't really, she knows a little bit of who would win, but she don't really know like where, and things like that. And some, you know, that bothers me because, you know, because some things she don't know, some things she don't understand, some things, you know, she needs my help. And, you know, with autism, this is not something that's temporary. Like, this is something for the rest of her life. This is something that she would have to deal with from now all the way up until her adulthood. And I just want the best for my daughter. Like, who don't want the best for their kids? I want the best for all 3 of my kids. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want the best for all 3 of my kids. It's just that Zamaya needs a little bit more attention than my 11-year-old and my 3-year-old. Like, my 3-year-old can talk way better than, you know what I mean, my 6-year-old. You know what I mean? But as you all know, every kid is different. You know, every child is different. You know what I mean? So that's just, you know, one of life's circumstances. And to be honest, I never really questioned God on why this had to happen to me or anything like that. It's just, you know, it happens. It's part of life. And you know what? I think I remember back to what I was saying. Like, there's a lot of people, and maybe there are statistics. I can't say it right. Never can say that word right. But that people say autism can come from getting shots. It can come from just a whole bunch of different things. But you know, it also could come from, you know, with all these different, with foods and drinks and stuff. They got all these chemicals and all these different stuff that they put in foods, and we are consuming this stuff, and we consuming this stuff, and we don't know that these chemicals, these GMOs, and all this different stuff that they put in these foods, we consuming it. And guess what? You wonder why cancer happens. You wonder why there are disabilities. You wonder why all this different stuff is happening in the world. And these big companies, they don't care. They don't care. It's all about the money. It's all about, you know, making a dollar. I don't think that's right, but it is what it is. But it's up to us as parents, and it's up to us as adults to know. So, to be honest, that's part of the reason why I'm trying to change my diet. It's part of the reason why I'm trying to be all natural. It's more expensive, but you got to sit and think about it. What's more important? Buying at McDonald's or buying at McDonald's and putting all these preservatives and all this different stuff in your body, or, you know, actually going to the store and actually buying hamburger. But at the same time, I'm trying to get away. I haven't exactly tried to get away from beef, but I am trying to get away from pork. You know, I'm trying to cut pork out my diet, period. And I'm trying to, slowly but surely, I'm trying to get beef out my diet, period. Instead of eating beef, hamburger beef, eat turkey or whatever, however. No, I'm not trying to be a vegan or anything like that, but I am trying to be, like I said, just be a little bit more healthier, eat healthier, be healthier, because, you know, all that is part of losing weight. But I just wanted to talk to you all because, you know, like I said, you know, I have a daughter. She has autism. I have made a video, my very, very, very first video, if you want to take a look at it. In the video, you know, it's my very first video, so I was nervous, so I said a lot of ums. In the video, it's 22 minutes long, so if you have the time in your day to take the time out, you all can look at that video, and that video will pretty much tell you what I go through. You know what I mean? This is my everyday life. Like, this is not going to stop. This is not going to change. You know, it gets emotional. I get emotional because she don't know. I have to help her. I have to show her. You know what I mean? I kind of have to hold her hand, and I'm trying to show her independence. I'm trying to show her just a whole lot of different things. And the way this world is, this is a cruel world. Like, we're not living, you know, times is only getting worse and worse. Like, it's not going to get easier. You know, she's only 6. You know what I mean? So Lord knows what the heck is going to be going on in the world by the time she's my age. You know what I mean? 20, or matter of fact, when she turned 18, no telling what's going to be going on in this world. So, you know, like I said, you know, I just had a little emotional moment because I was happy of my daughter's progress, but again, at the same time, there are still some things that she needs to work on. You know, she do know her ABCs, she knows her shapes, she knows her colors, she can count to 10, but when it gets to the 11, 12, 13, 14, she don't know, she don't recognize this is 11, this is 12. She thinks it's 1, 2, or 1, 1, where it's not 1, 1, it's 11. So, you know, like I said, there's some things that she needs to work on, you know what I mean, so forth and so on. But, you know, I just thank God that my baby has came a long way. I thank God that I am a person that I recognize things when she was a baby. You know what I mean? When she was a baby, I realized she wasn't sitting up when she was supposed to sit up. She wasn't rolling over when she was supposed to be rolling over. It was just a lot of things because, like I said, I had another son at the time, and, you know, he's 5 years older than her. So there was things that he was doing that she wasn't doing. But then again, like I said in that autism video, whenever you look at it, that every kid is different. Not every kid is going to, you know what, your child don't even have to have a disability. Just because your child's not rolling over or sitting up at this particular time doesn't mean that they have a disability. You know what I mean? Just means that that kid is just not, they gross motor skills and stuff is just, you know, not every kid needs to be crawling at 7 months. Like, you sure what I'm saying? Some kids should just take a little time. Just like not every kid is walking by the time they turn 1. You know what I mean? So, anyways, you know what I mean? So I know the stuff when she was a baby, and I just thank God that I'm one of the parents that I actually pay attention and I notice things about her. So, you know, I was able to catch things, and I was able to get her the help that she needed. So, you know, like I was saying, she sees a speech therapist, she sees an occupational therapist. She's, you know, she sees things to help her. So because, you know, me as a parent paying attention to certain things, I was able to give her what she needs, you know what I mean? And, you know, that's the best thing that you can do is help your child, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the best that I can to my ability. Like I was saying, she does have love and support, you know, like I was saying in that other video. You know, I am not with her biological dad, but he does the best that he can. She does have love and support from her family and her friends. Even, you know, she has friends at school. Like, even don't nobody treat her no differently because she's not like you. You know what I mean? Don't nobody, her friends actually help her. You know what I mean? And that's the good thing about kids. You know what I mean? Kids, kids, they're innocent, and they're not like us adults, and they make fun of people. And they, kids are kids. They like, they see stuff, they automatically just want to help. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful on that part that I actually have good teachers and people that I found a great school. Sad that the school only goes up to 4th grade, but I got a school that actually cares about your child and stuff like that, because my kids do not go to the school district that in the city that I live in. My kids go to charter school, and I feel like I did a good thing. Not that there's anything wrong with Kansas City, Missouri School District. You just, there's a lot of teachers and stuff that they don't care. It's precisely, it's a job, that's all. And I understand that sometimes it probably is a job, but I still want my kids to be able to learn. So anyways, this video is 15 minutes long, and I wasn't trying to have this video be this long, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you all the quote of the day. So today's quote of the day is, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. And I feel like that is a good quote for today, because like right now my life is not perfect. You know what I mean? I have a lot of things that I go through. Like I said, I have a daughter that has autism, and that's just, sorry y'all, the thing ended, but that's just something that I deal with every day. And so I'm gonna leave today with, life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful. So you all just remember that. You may be going through things, but remember, try to live your best life. Try to do, you might got these roadblocks. You might have these roadblocks in the middle, and it's stopping you, and you feel like you can't make it. You feel like you can't get through it. But guess what? God has a purpose. God has a plan. Always remember that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go ahead and close out this video. If you know anything about, I'm not gonna even say that, but if you have any questions or anything, go ahead and you can leave a comment below. I don't mind. I'm not one of those people where I may get emotional about it, but hey, it is what it is. So if you like this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell and turn your post notifications. That bell will let you know every time I post. So yeah, that's that. So thumbs up, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, and until next time, this is Donisha's Life, and you all have a great day. Bye.